This program is brought to you by DSD Pop.
Okay.
Is an anomaly. Welcome, appraisers, to the preview special
NT.
program for version
Wait, they dressed her up?
1000 Less One Nights. And also the launch event for DSD's hit Anomaly tabletop game of the same name. I'm your host, Light. As always, I'm joined by game designer Baggy to walk you through all the new content in this upcoming version.
Hey appraisers, designer Baggy here. So nice to see you all again.
Today's program is a bit out of the ordinary, as you might have noticed. Alongside the release of new content, we're also going to introduce an Anomaly tabletop game from DSD Pop.
Wait, is that in game
so the format
or?
might look a little different than usual. We'll introduce you to the tabletop game in the second half of the show. And a big shout out to our sponsor, DSD Pop, for their generous support of the program.
Yep. And before we dive in, we want to start by thanking all appraisers for your support, encouragement, and suggestions over these past months. We hear you loud and clear. We're working through every piece of feedback and drawing up plans to improve. So this time, we're leading with a look at some of the improvements arriving with version 1.2. Plus, a chat about what's planned further down the road.
Okay, let's get into it.
Okay.
Let's kick things off with Heathero Hobbies,
First
starting
of all,
with Sea Angler. Before version 1.2, you couldn't keep the fish you caught in Sea Angler. Selling was your only option. Once version 1.2
So you
arrives,
can make an
you'll get to
aquarium,
keep
nice.
your favorite fish in your own house.
Is that Minecraft?
This is an epic upgrade for all the anglers out there. I can finally keep all the orange quality fish I reel in. So, anything we should know about fish keeping?
There's actually quite a bit to it. First of all, you'll need a fish tank. Different tank sizes hold different numbers of fish. And they come in two types, freshwater and saltwater.
They're not.
A
They're
newly
kind of
purchased
cheap.
tank starts as freshwater.
Just
and you can switch it to
22,000.
saltwater later. You'll also want to adjust the tank's temperature and pH.
Oh,
to
bro,
give your
this is
fish a
entire.
comfortable place to live.
This is fish raising
And I'm
simulator.
guessing we've got to factor in how different fish like to live.
Yes, that's a big factor too. Some fish need a tank all to themselves, while others do fine in a community. So watch the mix of species in each tank. And of course, remember to feed them on time.
This is starting to sound complicated. Now I'm worried I won't be able to keep my fish alive.
Not to worry. We've added automatic temperature control, water quality regulation, auto feeding, and more. So
Wait, you
can
need to
keep
feed
things
them.
Low maintenance.
Oh, good.
Is that gonna
That's a
cost
relief.
pawns?
And one more thing. Once version 1.2 is live, if you're lucky enough to land a rare catch, you can mount it on the back of your car and show it off to everyone.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Who
that's
doesn't want to flex
cool.
a little when they catch a big fish, right? We've covered a lot of fishing improvements. Are there any other Heathero hobbies getting expanded?
Yes, with version 1.2, Little Sparrow is getting a new game mode, Riichi Mahjong.
Never played
It's a more
this
defensive, more competitive style of Mahjong, built around the Riichi Declaration as its core offensive weapon.
Do you get phones for
We'll go over the basic
completing this?
rules
I
in a
don't
later
remember. I
segment.
think you don't.
Once
I don't
version
remember getting
1.2
any.
is live, you can invite friends to a round of Riichi Mahjong at the Maid Cafe or in any house with a Mahjong
Oh, so
table.
you can do
And
multiplayer.
of course,
I
the
don't know if you
existing
could
mode,
do
Mahjong
multiplayer
Inferno,
before.
isn't going anywhere.
Sadly, the lazy decorator that I am, I still haven't finished my house, so no mahjong table for me.
Perfect timing, actually, because I'm about to introduce the cure for decorating headaches. In version 1.2, we're also launching the Decor Blueprint feature. Appraisers can save their designs as blueprint codes and
Oh
share
wait,
their
that's
work on
very
Bagel.
useful.
You can grab the codes shared by
So I
other
can just
appraisers
copy.
and
Oh,
furnish your
okay.
house
Copy
in
somebody's
one tap.
homework. Nice.
Store up to 20 blueprints so you can swap home decor styles whenever the mood strikes.
Cute.
There's just one catch.
But bro, why are
You'll
they
still need to
starting with
unlock the furniture a
the
blueprint
hobby?
calls for on your own.
Why are
That's
they starting
exactly
with
what
the
I needed.
hobbies instead
Can't
of
wait to see what
the new
master
characters, the
decorators
new
out there come
story?
up
The,
with.
what
There's
is the
also quite a
start?
few quality of life
They're
improvements
starting with
landing
the
version
end.
1.2. Let's go over some of them right now. First up, we've fine-tuned how avatars are displayed, so they
Well,
look more
who
natural
cares?
on your home screen.
Literally,
Portable
who
player is
cares?
getting a new simplified interface for easier music control on the go. Progression is also getting smoother. You can now long press to select materials in bulk when leveling up characters, arcs, and consoles. And for the racing minigame, we've added a player reporting feature to the online battle mode, so you can easily flag any disruptive behavior.
Okay, this was needed. Wait, what the heck is going on? Is this from me? Their live stream is effing. Add feature. Oh, so you can hide bits and pieces of their outfits. That's cool. How much can we hide? But bro, what the fuck? Lower difficulty.
That covers the improvement shipping with version 1.2. Ready to take a peek further into the future?
You bet. As always, we have some fresh character model updates to show off. First up is Linko from ETD 6, who we first met in the Debt Collector storyline back in version 1.0. And as a bonus, we're also giving everyone a sneak peek at another ETD 6 member.
Is that Furina?
Wait, Elams? Isn't she the lieutenant of ETD 6? She looks completely different from the last time we saw her. And what's with the question mark after her name?
You'll have to wait for a future update to find out.
So
her
they
story.
made the
Oh, come
resolution
on, stop
better
teasing
for the
us.
previous character,
Have you got
especially the
anything
hair.
else on characters?
Of course. Let's jump straight into the version 1.2
Fine, bro,
new character
you should have
showcase.
started with... Wait, where is the story? She is here. I like this character as much. Bro, if this is how she dresses when she
Meet
is out and
Shinku
about,
from the Bureau of
how
Anomaly
is she
Control
gonna... I mean,
CSU2.
what is gonna be the
She's an
skin for
icy but
the
decisive
high
operative
bond
who
level?
keeps everyone at arm's length. Her Esper ability awakened when she was young, and she trained under her mentor from CSU9 at one of the Bureau's branch offices. Recently, she got reassigned to the Bureau headquarters here in Heathero, making her Mint's newest teammate.
She definitely gives off that keep your distance vibe, huh?
Means newest
Almost the
teammate.
polar opposite of our bright and bubbly Mint.
In everyday life, she can seem a little hard to approach, but when out on a mission, Shinku proves herself dependable far beyond her years. She's always the first to charge into danger and shield her teammates. That's just how this awkward dragon girl protects the people she cares about.
So
As for
she's a
social
dragon
skills,
girl. I mean, it was
well,
kind of
she
obvious,
might need
but...
a little more time to find her footing there. But now that she's surrounded by such a colorful bunch of teammates, who knows? Maybe that icy heart is already starting to thaw.
It better
Look
be.
at her,
I'm gonna
you
get
know
her
she hits like a truck.
to bond 10.
Okay, now I have to know what her powers are.
Shinku's Esper attribute is Cosmos, and she's a
Cosmos.
master of hand-to-hand combat.
Another deep... Bro,
Her
we need
combat
supports
prowess
in
let her
this
hit the
game.
ground running when she first joined the Bureau. But the rampages caused by her lack of control are a problem she urgently needs to solve.
Oh, rampages. Care to elaborate?
Of course. Shinku's combat mechanics
I don't
are
like
pretty
how
special.
it
She has two
the
completely
presenters is
different
like they
combat
don't
and
have
movement
live.
types.
It's like a
Let's go through them
PowerPoint
one by one.
presentations at the
In her
school.
normal form, Shinku uses basic attack special
Get
combat
hyped, bro.
arts,
Don't read from the
unleashing
prompter.
a string of up to 5 consecutive martial arts attacks that deal Cosmos damage. Landing the 3rd or 5th hit, or holding down basic attack during the 3rd, 4th, or 5th hit, triggers a variant of her basic attack special combat arts altered, and builds up her Defiant Spirit gauge, which lets Shinku enter her Rampage form. When an enemy attack flashes red, time the dodge just right, and Shinku performs a counterattack.
Should be a dream for
answering with a
everyone
vicious
that
flying
loves
kick that
combat.
deals 1
You know,
instance of Cosmos
she
damage,
has responses to
builds up
both
Defiant
red
Spirit,
and the
takes
blue
an
attacks.
extra chunk out of the
So you
target's
can actually
break
get some
gauge.
high quality
She also
combat
has
there.
a unique mechanic. If Shinku is on the field in combat and goes a certain amount of time without attacking, she enters the menacing gaze state, sizing up her opponent and coiling to strike. A dodge counter performed in this state not only deals bonus damage, but also forcibly knocks back the target. Shinku's redirect skill, High Speed Breach, sends her rocketing at the target for a ferocious flurry.
So
dealing
this is
Cosmos
her
damage and
empowered
building
state.
Defiant Spirit. And for her ultimate, Crimson Fury, Shinku spends all of her Defiant
God
Spirit
damn,
to
she's
enter the
hot.
surging Crimson state. Then launches
I can't
a
really tell what's
multi-stage
happening,
attack that
though.
deals massive Cosmos damage to the target.
She gets
So this is
wings,
Shinku in
dragon
rampage
wings.
form? The sheer aura coming off her.
Once Shinku enters Surging Crimson, her entire skill kit transforms. Her basic attack changes from
Okay,
special
it's cool,
combat
but
arts to Tidal
did we
Assault.
need another
With her
DPS?
powers fully unleashed,
We had Nanali DPS, Hotori, technically not DPS, full on DPS, but was not a support either. It was more of a sub DPS. Then DPS, and now another DPS. Where are the supports? How are we supposed to make a
It now
team?
costs all of her fading reason to cast. Shinku leaps into the blind spot above her target and rakes downward with a devastating claw strike, dealing massive cosmos damage. And when Surging Crimson nears its end, Shinku can unleash her ultimate, Crimson Judgment. Keep tapping her ult, and she darts between targets at blinding speed, dealing massive cosmos damage. And to cap it off, tap her ult one last time to unleash a powerful finisher, Ultimate Dragon Flame Verdict, dealing massive cosmos damage to targets across a wide area.
This looks like the most premium
Outside
character
of combat,
that ever
a rampaging Shinku
released.
can vent part of her powers as pure mobility, dramatically boosting her open world movement and climbing speed. That's her open world character trait.
So she's faster.
Thank goodness she's on our side.
Oh,
Right.
we also have her.
And that's the perfect segue into her combat role. When fighting alongside teammates with a compatible Esper attribute, swap to Shinku to trigger an Esper cycle and unleash her support skill, a fierce knee strike that
So
deals cosmos damage and
the
builds Defiant
Ram
Spirit.
girl,
When
the
Shinku
sheep
takes the
girl,
field, she
is
gains the
Anima.
charge cycle enhancement. So whenever the current active character charges up, off-field characters charge up by the same amount. That's a lot of theory. Let's watch a combat showcase and see Shinku in action.
Bro, showed her with the team. What the heck is this? Show the rotation. So she's supposed to work with Zero, obviously, because she needs another Cosmos character, and then the Sheep Girl, and then I kind of forgot the name of the Angel Girl with just one wing. Ator?
That dual form combat looks so satisfying. I could barely keep up. And Rampage Shinku is just too cool. Any chance we greenlight the full dragon-themed outfit for her right now?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
How is
First,
that
let's check out how
shirt
Shinku and the
surviving?
Appraiser can cross paths around Heathero. Once version 1.2 launches, raising Shinku's bond level gradually unlocks Ride-Along, Little Sparrow Mahjong matches, Move-In, and a new set of interactions.
Moving in!
Let's take a look.
Okay. Don't look. How can you drive a bike like that? You will always be tempted to look behind you. Oh, how is she more dressed? With the Bond skin. Pet. Oh my. Okay. I see the vision. I hate how they are always making the long hair character's hair stand like that. Like it's so unnatural how it splits in the middle, you know? It's so you get a better view at their back, but still. I mean, look at the way the hair stays. But the
Shinku's
hack.
loungewear is a total 180 from her usual look. Never would have guessed this was her style.
Shinku's city hangout story will also open up around town. We might just discover a whole different side of her.
Oh, Maid Shinku! That must be priceless. We are raising our dragon girlfriend. You just know that she loves meat.
So
Is
that's
that the
the side
Mr.
of Shinku that
Krabs,
comes out
maybe?
around the appraiser. Hold on, that last shot looked like inside of a home. Was that Shinku's place?
It is. In the new version, Shinku's place opens its doors to appraisers.
I mean, we
You can
had
invite her to move into your
Lacrimosa's
house or
place.
drop by hers as a guest. For more intel on Shinku, you'll have to dig it up yourselves around Heathero.
I like how
Up
they're
next,
adding
another
dating
new
options
companion
and
who
so on and
can't
so
wait
forth,
to say hello.
just to distinguish this
remember
game from
Iroi,
others.
right? In the
Iroi.
Dreamwalk Corridor episode, she was the volunteer guide who showed the appraiser Anonali around
She
Sunlight
must be a
Island.
support.
The sweet girl who welcomed us onto the island?
That's her. Iroi also works in CSU2 at the Bureau
I
of
need
Anomaly
both
Control
characters.
as a teammate of Mint and Shinku. She's warm, wildly popular, and a natural at handling people.
She
The
is
thing
warm,
is,
Waller,
her
right?
reaction to absolutely everything seems just a little too perfectly normal.
Could that warm, gentle side be just a front? Or is there something more
Is
going
she evil?
Oh, and I noticed 3 little lambs trailing after her. Are they tied to her Esper ability?
They are. Iroi's Esper attribute is Anima.
I liked her
power
previous
turns
design
dreams
order,
into
I'm
a
gonna say, with the
persistent
eye
field.
patch.
Almost like a miniature world all on its own. And every site in that world is built by her 3 lambs, Phantasos, Morpheus, and Ikelos.
I see. Sounds like Iroi shares a special connection with critters.
She does. Iroi's friendly nature earns her special perks in the open world. Interacting with small animals gives her a chance to receive useful
What the-
items, up to 2 times per day, capped at 999 total.
Did she just
Oh,
get
That's quite handy.
Anulit?
And what's she like in combat?
Did she just get
Iroi's combat
Anulit
role
from
is
that?
healing and buffs.
Okay.
With basic attack collaboration, Iroi summons her lambs for a string of up to 5
I need her more than the
consecutive
Dragon
attacks
Girl.
that
I'm
deal
gonna try to
damage.
get the Dragon Girl too,
Building
but
imagination
Iroi
on
is
it.
more
Hold basic attack
more
and
important
Iroi
overall.
spends
If you get
imagination
Anulit
charge
from her
up,
interaction, that's just
unleashing up to 3
broken.
attacks
And
based
of
on her
course, it means that
Use
she's
a
just gonna
basic
pay
attack
for
right after a
herself
critical
eventually,
dodge,
in
and
maybe
Iroi
10 years.
lobs her lamb Phantasos
But-
at the target, dealing 1 instance of anima
But
damage
being a
and taking
healer
an extra
and a
chunk out of the
buffer,
target's break gauge.
she's gonna be a must.
Her redirect skill has 2 branches. Tap to send the lambs in for individual attacks and build imagination. Press and hold to weave a dreamy illusion that puts 3 teammates into the regression state to assist in battle.
Can you break down this regression state for us?
Of course, it's a special state where characters become invincible and are replaced by Iroi's 3 lambs, Morpheus, Ikelos, and Phantasos, who also inherit part of Iroi's offensive stats. Beyond the method I just mentioned, while Iroi is in the team and in combat, any teammate who falls will also enter regression. When Iroi casts her ultimate, the gates of dreams swing open. If her imagination
The
hasn't
lambs
reached
are
the
doing what
required
I want to
threshold,
do.
she opens the dream of the Horned Gate, providing continuous healing to the whole team. If her imagination has reached the threshold, she opens the dream of the Ivory Gate instead, continuously damaging all enemies caught inside while it lasts. While the dream of the Ivory Gate is active, swapping to a character in regression resurrects them and restores a portion of their HP. The dream continuously
She
drains
is a must pull.
imagination, and once it's all spent, the dream ends and resurrected characters return to regression. When fighting alongside teammates with a compatible Esper attribute, switch to Iroi to unleash her support skill. She scoops
So
up Morpheus
just turns
and
us
charges
into
forward,
ships.
dealing 1 instance of anima damage, healing all allied characters, and building imagination. She also grants an extra enhancement to the Blossom cycle. When the first Vita Bud disappears, a duplicate Vita Bud grows in its place. Let's roll some combat footage so you can get a feel for how she plays.
But include teams, you know, for this. We are getting flashed constantly. She's a must pull for me. Too bad that she's gonna be in part 2, isn't she? So I don't know if I will be able to afford both her and the Dragon Girl. I'm not spending in this game, you know. This is more of a chill game than a combat game, at least for now, for me. Oh, they are actually changing teams in for her. Nanali and the Dragon Girl.
Oh, Iroi fighting alongside her 3 lambs is just so wholesome. We'll get to hang out with her around the city too, right?
Of course. And here's a sneak peek.
Iroh is gonna join our band. Where are your shoes? To be honest, I was expecting her to be insanely talented or something. This is what they meant by she's not what she appears at first glance. She wants to be unleashed.
The wait is killing me. It's going to feel like centuries before we get to meet Shinku and Eroi. They'll be showing up in the main story too, right? And what about the whole Scarlet Letter situation from before?
Hang tight. I'm about to fill
They
everyone
are
in.
literally just
In version
presenting it
1.1,
at
we've
random.
once again crossed paths with the Scarlet Letter in the Corridor of Echoes, and the leader of this criminal organization finally stepped out of the shadows. At the end of that episode, having made off with the Helm of Theseus, the Scarlet Letter seems to be plotting something even bigger. All this snatching up of precious anomalies seems to be in service of some mysterious game.
But what I'm sure everyone cares about most is Daffodil's departure and how Nonali is doing.
I completely understand
The
how
story
everyone
in this
feels.
game is actually
the
really
Bureau
good.
of Anomaly Control is already taking action to stop the Scarlet Letter and to wake
Yeah,
Nonali
they are
and the
useless.
Dreamwalkers from the Corridor of Echoes. And Hotori, who never meant to drag the rest of Abon into this, will finally open up to the Appraiser about what's really going on. Rest assured, everyone, Abon is still the same Abon. Nonali is sure to come back safe and sound.
And Tagido
And the
is
chaos
gone.
the Scarlet Letter is stirred up is headed for its finale.
That's a real relief to hear.
That's kind of fast.
Here's hoping we get to see the Appraiser's moment to shine in the final showdown.
The final showdown with the Scarlet Letter is exactly what the dev team is polishing hardest right now. In fact, ever since launch, we've received a great deal of feedback on story presentation, content pacing, and
So is it gonna be in the
Thanks
next
again,
phase,
Appraisers,
or
for
it's
your patience and
they're still
suggestions. We've
waiting?
been folding that feedback into how we build upcoming content.
Bro, they're
to deliver
thanking
more
us for
spectacular
feedback
scenes
every
and stories
5
that feel
minutes.
just right.
Look, I get
We're
it.
planning to
I
bring the
understand.
finale of episode 1,
We are
The
also
Scarlet
grateful to you
Letter,
for
the main
listening,
storyline in
but-
version 1.3.
Oh? Then what kind of news story is coming in version 1.2?
Version 1.2
So
slots in a
1.3 is
more
gonna be the
lighthearted story
finale.
set after the Scarlet Letter incident wraps up and everyone settles back into daily life. Along the way, we'll make some new friends
Wait,
too.
what the fuck?
So it's a story set a little later.
Wait,
on
what the
timeline.
fuck have
Yes.
they? I need to check
Thanks
again.
Appraisers, for your patience and suggestions. We've been folding that feedback into how we build
Are
upcoming
they-
content to deliver more spectacular scenes and stories that feel just right. We're planning to bring the finale of episode 1, The Scarlet Letter, to the main storyline in version 1.3.
I need to make sure I heard.
Then what kind of
I
news
heard it
story
right.
is coming in version 1.2?
Version 1.2 slots in a more light-hearted story set after the Scarlet Letter incident wraps up and everyone settles back into daily
What the fuck, bro? What the heck? Did I understand this right? So the finale is in. They moved the finale from 1.2 to 1.3. They swapped the stories between each other because they wanted more hype for 1.3, but they completely messed up the timeline. So in 1.2, we are gonna have back. We are gonna have Daffodil and Nanali back because this is gonna. It's set after the end of the Scarlet Letter. What the fuck? Who? Oh my god! Who came up with this idea?
life. Along the way, we'll make some new friends too.
So it's a story set a little later on the timeline.
Yes, one day after the dust is settled, Mint pulls every string she can to snag a wildly popular tabletop game bundle. She invites the Appraiser over, hoping a game night will break the ice with CSU2's new arrivals, and introduce the Appraiser to some new friends while she's
the
at it.
I'm
And
still
that
shocked.
game is none other than DSD Pop's hit Anomaly tabletop game, 1000 Less One Nights, which just released a collector's edition.
Coming up next is the main event of today's show, DSD's big launch reveal. We'll need a moment to set up our props and scripts. While we do, Appraisers, take this chance to jot down the first redeem code. We'll take a short break.
Okay, bro,
Be
but
right back.
who came up? So they moved the filler episode after the episode that was supposed to be after the end of the Scarlet Letter incident. They moved it forward.
Once again, a brand new day. The village of fuzzies. What are the cute, adorable fuzzies busy with? Drinking water,
Heroi.
bathing in the sun,
Is this
in the breeze.
Pal
How
World?
cozy. Uh-oh. Hey, did you have a sweet dream? Look, the mysterious fuzzy merchant is here. Stacking high.
Am I still watching the live stream?
Huh?
This does not look like Neverness to Everness.
Seems like we have a guest.
Not like Hanko. Oh my god, look at that skin! Look at Min's skin! Okay, you know what? I'm not complaining. This looks fire. Is this a new map? The skins are insane, especially Min's. How is that a skin for a 4-star? This is Elden Ring?
Hang out with no plans. We got you covered. Dive into fun stories and make memories full of laughter. Team up with friends and go on an epic adventure. DSD's newest anomaly game, 1000 Less One Nights, is now on sale. Come give it a try.
Hey, come back. Another round.
This looks... We are going... We are entering the damn game. What was that show, that movie called? Swordsman. Damn. Mate. I was expecting her to be a healer. Wait, she's a barbarian. Look at... She looks so... Wait, why isn't she the barbarian? Dragon Knight. Oh my... Holy sh... The skins. And the scenery reminds me of Elden Ring. Some Genshin and the Elden Ring scenery. Oh my god. Is this gonna be in the game? Is this actually gonna be an event? Like, god, that dragon girl's outfit, you know, the peaks. It's peak. Look at the peaks. They changed her outfit. I do not remember this color palette for her, but it looks amazing.
Welcome back. Once again, thank you all for joining the launch of DSD's brand new anomaly tabletop game, 1000 Less One Nights. By the way, did anyone catch that weirdly fantastical scenery just now? Didn't look like any Hetherau I know.
That's because it was footage of the very anomaly tabletop game we're about to introduce.
Wait, are you serious? That was footage of a tabletop
Yeah,
game?
that was
I'm dead
sick.
serious. 1000 Less One Nights is a tabletop RPG. In version 1.2's new main story, we become characters on the game board and live out a full-blown fantasy adventure.
A tabletop game that doubles as the way
That's
the new story
Jumanji.
unfolds.
That was the name
Now
of the
that's a
movie.
novel
Jumanji.
combo.
1000 Less One Nights weaves a story
It
perfectly
looks
tailored to
bro.
its players.
Okay, they cooked
This
with
time,
it.
the appraiser and
I'm
friends
not
are
a fan
whisked
about
away
how
to
they
a
put the
fantasy
filler
realm.
before
warm
the
continent.
conclusion, but
It's home to Fuzzy Village, built by whimsical little creatures called
it
fuzzies.
looks even
It
better
has
than the
a
finale.
dragon problem. The party's quest: help the villagers protect their home and slay the evil dragon.
Oh, so it's a fantasy world generated by an anomaly tabletop game.
It's
no wonder the art style felt
humongous.
so different. And in that footage, I spotted several regions with totally different climates and terrain.
How
Come on,
big is this
give us
thing?
more details.
You got it. In this story, the four-member party.
No
of the
wonder they
appraiser,
were not able
Mint,
to finish the
Eerily,
main
and
story
Shinku
for
sets out from
1.2.
Fuzzy Village onto the grassy plains of Warren. From the plains, they venture into distinct regions: volcano, ice field, and lakelands, battling different monsters along the way, before finally reaching the heart of it all, the Dragon Keep, to slay the evil Crimson Dragon.
So the Crimson Dragon is the big bad boss. Look at this thing, it's terrifying.
What was the name of the Golden City in Elden Ring?
If you want to take it down, pay close attention to what comes next. On the Warren continent, each member of the four-person party has their own class. Defeating monsters earns XP to level up your
this is
characters
so
and boost their
detailed.
combat power, with a chance to receive gear along with all kinds
Is
of
there
items
even
you can trade
gear?
at the shop.
There's a gear system too?
Yep.
Oh
Gear
my!
spans 7 equipment slots with different
Holy
rarities
shit,
and
what
quest
the
restrictions
fuck?
on top. Gear stats
How?
are randomized, and pieces can roll random properties as well.
They lit.
On
This is
weapons,
like
a
10
random
skins
property
for
might
each
land as a
character
stat
in
or as a
one.
passive skill effect. And that's where the appraisal skill comes in. Identify your new gear and find out its true worth.
This is a
Why does
this is
feel
like
strangely
a
familiar?
game within a game. It's
Don't
an
tell me
entirely
your
new
armors had
game.
bonuses too.
There are. Complete a gear set and you'll earn stat bonuses plus passive effects. Let me show you what combat feels like once you've leveled up and kitted out with high rarity gear.
Okay, but the first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove the gear from every single character. But it's insane. It's
Oh, that's the
other
stuff. Mowing down hordes is so cathartic.
so other games
top of
are
everything
struggling
we've
to
covered,
release a
the
skin
gear
once
system
per
has an
year, you
even
know.
rarer
Well, not
category,
exactly once per year, once per
accessories.
month or stuff like that.
Some accessories
They are
don't just
literally
boost
adding
your power.
10
They come with
different
effects you'd
skin
never see coming.
variant for each character here. They made
But
a
one thing to
mini
note,
Elden
appraising
Ring.
or swapping gear can only be done near a camp or bonfire.
Okay,
Camps?
there are even the
Tell us
bonfires.
more.
Camps are where players rest and regroup on the Warren continent. There, you can recover stamina and swap gear, or interact with the mystery Fuzz merchant for appraisals, trades, and a bit of conversation. While adventuring through each region, you may
Kill
also run
the
into other
merchant.
NPCs, and some will even hand you quests. Keep exploring, and you might stumble onto hidden stages with special rewards.
Hold on. Did I just see the character models change when gear was swapped?
You did. What you wear is what you see, and that's one of the Warren continent's signature features. Some equipment slots in the game have their own dedicated models, so the moment you swap a piece, the change shows up on your character in real time. So as you play, you can chase stronger stats, or
This is
and build a
fire.
look you love piece by piece. Personally, I'd say that's just as fun as pulling a legendary tier drop.
Could we get a look at the gear on all four? The Appraiser, Mint, Iroy, and Shinku?
No problem.
Bro, they're not gonna wear any gear. They're not gonna wear any gear.
Gotta hand it to them. This game feeds the min-maxers and the fashion crowd. No wonder it's selling like crazy in Haitharau. And one more question. If every rest means trekking back to camp, isn't that a huge hassle?
No worries there. The continent is also dotted with bonfires, where your party can patch up on the go. Instant stages have rest points as well, so you're never far from a quick breather.
I can tell this tabletop game is packed with things to do. But at the end of the day, everything you experience stays inside the game world. That feels like a bit of a shame. If we could take those gear sets out of the game and wear them around Haitharau, I wouldn't say no to that.
Can you do that?
First off, you're right. Conquering the Warren continent is no quick jaunt, so this mode will be permanently available.
Okay, that makes sense.
You can take on the challenge whenever you have time, and save and quit at any point. And after your first clear, the game is fully replayable. Later playthroughs unlock previously unreachable regions and new quests. And higher tier gear drops.
So you
for
need to do
appraise.
the multiple
Keep an eye out
runs.
for that. Second, playing the 1000 Less One Nights tabletop game earns you the event token Mystery Buttons, which you can spend on select items. The event shop stays open long term and is accessible anytime through
So
the
you
event
can-
page.
Back to my question then. Can we bring the RPG
Oh!
gear into Haitharau or not?
You absolutely can.
Oh my
The
god!
event shop lets you exchange for select in-game gear as outfits, wearable right in Haitharau. And since we're on the subject, let's get into the new outfits for this version.
Holy shit.
In version 1.2, beyond the
Oh
1000
my
Less One
God.
Nights adventuring looks, we've prepared outfits in all kinds
I
of styles.
imagine that they're
Over
going to
the course of
expand.
several updates,
You don't understand
a
what
total
this
of
means.
19 brand new outfits will be making their debut.
19? That's quite a lot.
Yep. Let's start with the 1000 Less One Nights outfit series.
The combat. The only bad thing about this game is that the combat is ass. But outside of that, oh, so there are set. They are set skins. You can't mix and match them however you want. You know. Oh, I am so getting this one for for female row. I'm getting this for Mint. Look at her. This one is good too. Actually, this is more fitting for her. Aurora Flay. No. I'm getting this one. It looks like her front is being opened with the more upgrades she gets. Archmage. I'm getting the Archmage for her. Yeah, the Archmage looks better.
Some of the outfits in this series can be exchanged using mystery buttons in the event shop we just mentioned.
Normie
A heads
heroine.
up, though.
I'm
While
getting
you
the
can
one,
mix and match
the
these
tight
pieces
fitting one.
freely on the Warren continent. Back
I'm
in
getting the
Hetero,
Dragon Hunter
outfits are
one.
sold as complete sets only. Individual pieces can't be swapped or
Okay,
worn
you
separately.
can do that, but it's
Also,
already
Shinku's
incredible.
Dragon Knight
19
outfit comes
new
with special
skins.
skill effects. The 1000 Less One Nights outfit series also supports recoloring. Use the matching dye orb items
This
to unlock
is
alternate
peak!
styles for each outfit. Dye
I
orbs
did
are
not
likewise
expect
available
it to
from
be
the
so
mode shop.
good.
Beyond the colors, each outfit's textures and patterns get matching style adjustments too. The first batch of recolorable outfits is shown here, with 33 styles in total.
Damn. Okay, you know what? They are forgiven. They are
More
forgiven
outfit
for
styles are in development
moving
and coming soon
a
in
filler
future updates.
before
I'm
that
so looking
happens
forward to
after.
that. Now going back to version 1.2. What other outfits are we getting?
Plenty. Shinku and Iroi are each
They need to
getting brand new
they need to
city wear,
rework the combat
plus
and
breezy
wear
summer
pitchy. This
outfits.
could be one of the
Let's take a
best
look.
games of all time. This is the Pond outfit. Okay. Student of Terasi. Okay, I found my favorite one. Forget about the Dragon Hunter. This is the I can say it. I don't want to get in trouble, but it leaves nothing to imagination. Okay, this is gonna be the outfit that I'm gonna get for Heroi.
Okay, those are great.
Summer,
I can practically
summer
feel
Heroi.
summer coming already. Now if only the existing roster of characters could get summer outfits too. I know plenty of appraisers are thinking the same thing.
But we're getting
Don't
more.
worry, we're on it. Summer outfits for even more characters are arriving in
Oh,
version 1.3.
Bro, I'm
And quite a
putting
few
everyone in a
familiar faces
swimsuit.
will be getting swimsuits of their own.
Yes, beach days with the crew and a camera roll full of bagel-worthy photos, here we come. We've thrown a lot at you, so let's take a breather now. Here's the second redeem code for the day. We'll dive into the next segment shortly.
That event is genius. I wish that event is literally the best event any gacha ever did. Like, it's better than any event I had in Wuthering Waves, better than any event in Genshin,
Welcome back.
in Wuthering
We've now
Waves,
met
in
version
Honkai
1.2's
Star,
two
in
new
ZZZ.
characters and seen the new gameplay and outfits. Next, let's go over the timeline for when everything unlocks in the new version.
Let's start with the new limited boards. In version 1.2, Scarborough Fair will run 2 limited boards in sequence, Before the Dawn and the Lifeline. Roll on them
I'm gonna
to
try and
obtain
get
the
both.
limited S-class
Both.
characters Shinku and Iroi, respectively. Both boards run for 21 days each, so keep an eye on their schedules, appraisers.
And as before, new skin perks events will run alongside the limited boards.
Yes, the skins can drop directly
that-
from the boards,
That,
and they're
that's
also guaranteed
garbage.
once you hit a
That
set
skin
number of
is
total rolls
garbage
on the matching
compared to
board.
what we are getting.
Alongside the limited boards, the ARC shop will roll out new ARC research programs. Version 1.2 brings Shinku's Resolve Special, followed by Iroy's Dreamgate Special, each running in sync with that character's limited board, so stay tuned, appraisers.
On top of that, when version 1.2 begins, part of the exchange shop's inventory will refresh once again. You can spend lost pieces in the shop on dice and up to 20 tri-keys. Also after version 1.2 launches, appraisers can jump into the 1000 Less One Nights tabletop RPG we covered earlier. And quick reminder here, there's even more of the Warren continent to uncover on repeat runs.
That's right. Across later playthroughs, the Warren continent keeps opening new regions, unlocking brand new quests, and revealing hidden story content. Exploring further also earns you more mystery buttons. It's all out there waiting for appraisers to uncover.
Beyond all that, a brand new vehicle is pulling up to meet appraisers, the Draco.
Yeah, is it a bike? You can't race with bikes, so I don't really care anymore about them. Yeah, it's a bike. Actually, is it a bike? What the heck is this? It looks like, yeah, it's a bike. It's a bike. For a second, I was thinking, is it a go-kart? How did they have time to do such a humongous? I guess instead of expanding a new region with new content and whatnot, they did a tabletop game. It kind of makes sense. They cannot really expand hetero like other games. Like they can't add new regions like Wuthering Waves or Genshin is doing. So they are doing that through games and anomalies, and that's probably gonna be the model going forward. Holy hell! That's some thick bike. The back view must be the best. Okay, maybe I'm gonna get it. Maybe I'm gonna get it. Although it does not look like you can ride with character. You can jump with it.
The Draco is a ride that breaks all the rules. Structurally, it's nothing like a traditional motorcycle. It can strafe sideways, and while riding, you can even make the whole frame lift clear off the ground.
That has to be Hetheral's first fantasy-themed vehicle. Imagine the looks you get cruising around on that thing.
There's more. Shinku can ride the Draco too, not just the appraiser. And the Draco has a special synergy with Shinku's Dragon Knight outfit. When she rides it wearing that outfit, the Draco takes on a special look while on the move.
That wraps the new outfits.
So
in
that's what that was the
events
pet.
arriving in version 1.2.
Yes, the first event on the list is called Going, Going, Gone.
Judging by the name, this is some kind of auction event?
You're half right. In Going, Going, Gone, you'll head to auctions of all tiers and sizes alongside other appraisers, relying on your own keen eye or a little help from your companions to win valuable collectibles when the gavel falls.
Appraising collectibles? Appraisers finally get to do their actual job. What did you mean by a little help from your companions?
In this mode, appraisers can invite character companions to join them at the auction, and each one lends a hand from a different angle. Every lot up for auction differs in type, value, size, and so on. Your companions will reveal clues about the lots along those lines, helping you judge exactly when to make your move. And even for the same kind of clue, different characters reveal it in different ways. During each round of bidding, one character might show you the rarity and silhouette of 3 random collectibles, while another might tell you in round 1 how many higher value lots are in play.
So depending on the clues, I could play the long game, piece everything together, and strike late, or I could go in swinging and snipe a win on the first move.
Exactly.
I need to
And
play the
before
game
entering each
to
auction,
realize
you'll
what
bring
they're
along a
talking
support
about.
item of your own to
However,
gather
it
intel.
does look like it's gonna be
Cross-reference it
fun.
with your companion's tips, and you might just pull off something nobody saw coming.
Is this
A bunch of
is
appraisers
this
play mind
multiplayer?
games in this auction minigame. That's a serious test of deduction. My brain is growing wrinkles just
So
thinking
we are
about
gonna.
it.
If it's multiplayer,
don't
we are
forget to
gonna
stretch your legs
try and.
after all that thinking.
It's like a poker
In
game with
version
other
1.2,
players.
we're also bringing another brand new event, Shadow and Seek. Appraisers take on the roles of hiders
Okay,
or hunters
bro.
in a game of hide and seek across Clement Academy.
This is
Clement
prop hunt.
Academy. That's where the
Prop
Lonely
hunt.
Player Anomaly Commission took place, right?
That's the one. In this minigame, the hunters have to hunt down the hiders.
But just crouching in a corner as a hider sounds kind of boring, no?
I wasn't finished. When a match starts, each hider gets a random set of 3 objects from around campus and can transform into any one of them anytime, anywhere, blending right in while the hunters comb the grounds.
Anything else on top of that? Special skills, maybe?
Hiders also get a decoy skill. They can plant a decoy on the spot to fool the hunters, while hunters have a scan skill that can detect nearby hiders and decoys. If the hunters take down every hider with their attacks before time runs out, they win. On the flip side, if enough hiders survive to the end, or every hunter gets eliminated, the hiders take the match.
Wait, hunters can get eliminated? Don't tell me some hider's going to jump me from behind.
There's a special rule here to keep things fair for both sides. If a hunter attacks a target that turns out not to be a hider, they lose some HP. Don't worry, hunters get a
Oh,
generous
so
pool
you
of
can
HP.
just spam. I mean, it makes
The whole point
sense.
of this rule is to stop hunters from finding hiders by spam tagging everything in sight and getting lucky.
Got it. For the full rules, everyone, check the event details once the new version goes live.
Version 1.2 also launches an all-new minigame,
Fishing.
Frenzy. During the event, head to the fishing spots and use harpoons, nets, and throwables to haul in massive catches and level up.
Now we're talking.
Leveling up the event earns you rewards plus catch points, which unlock new skills for an even more satisfying fishing experience.
This is gonna be such a stress reliever.
I
We'll see
don't know.
about that.
I hate fishing, but the other
Also,
games look
as mentioned earlier,
looks crazy.
We're adding a new Mahjong mode to the Heathrow Hobbies permanent lineup, Ricci Mahjong.
To help appraisers get up to speed, Baggy, could you give everyone a quick rundown of the rules?
Unlike in Mahjong Inferno, a round of Ricci
So,
Mahjong ends as soon
hi
as one
princess,
player
just
completes a
watching
winning
the
hand. And winning takes more than just
the
assembling
NTE
a basic
Livestream.
winning
It looks
shape.
like it's gonna be
Your
fire.
hand also needs to meet certain conditions. Generally speaking, the more conditions you
Bro,
meet, and the
6-7.
harder they are to assemble, the
Um,
more points your winning
did they do
hand
that on
scores.
purpose?
For example, one of the most common ways to win is all simples, building a winning hand using no terminal or honor tiles at all. But here's the signature of
I
Ricci
have no
Mahjong.
freaking clue how this game
When
is
your
played,
hand is
but I
fully
guess I'm gonna
concealed
have
with
to
just
learn.
one tile from winning, you can stake some points as a wager and declare it to the whole table, locking in your hand. That declaration is called
The
Ricci.
event's clear. The
Win after
event's
declaring, and
absolutely
you
clear.
reclaim
Any
your
other?
wager, plus a
Actually,
boost to
well,
your winning score. Fall
the
short, and that wager is
we're gonna
gone
talk
for
about
good.
everything at the end.
Declaring Ricci to fish for a big hand, are we? All simples. Your wager's mine now.
We'll spare you the deeper terminology. For the detailed rule set, head to the Little Sparrow Details page once version 1.2 goes live. And we're also adding a new activity, Muse Flash. Appraisers can stop by newsstands around the city daily to grab a Muse Flash scratcher.
Okay,
and
this is just
scratch
like
for
a login
prizes.
event.
Who knows what will scratch our way?
Even more events will open throughout version 1.2, where appraisers can earn analyth, fawns, and other rewards. For more details,
Look at
keep
us,
an
we
eye
are
on our official
Poseidon.
accounts across all platforms.
Was that it? Gun. This is the appraising thingy. Stamina recharge. Twice earn double funds from Pink Paw's heist. Double rewards for characters. Even more funds rush. Beyond the rails, Blazing Cycle reset.
Up next is today's third redeem code. We'll see you in a bit. With version 1.2, the Circle Gifts login event will start up again. After the update, log in for 7 days to claim up to 10
login event.
solid dice. Don't miss out, appraisers.
Also, appraisers who create a character and unlock the mail feature before the end of version 1.2 will receive one S-Class standard character selection box sent via in-game mail. NTE is also about to land on some character selection
Bro! Free S rank character! Another one!
box sent via in-game mail. NTE is also about to land on some new platforms.
This is how you
On
do
July
it!
8th, NTE officially launches on Steam, the Epic Games Store, and the Samsung Galaxy Store. Pick whichever platform suits you best and jump into the adventure. We'd love to see even
We've also got offline events and collabs under
Fist X 2026
Damn, this looks hot.
from July 2nd to
The
Beard Papa's
temperature.
collab running right now.
I
Now's
don't
the
care.
time.
I don't care
July
about
5th
that.
at the Little Tokyo store for more delicious cream puffs. Point 3. As we mentioned, we've got some early intel to share on version 1.3. As we mentioned before, the 1.3 story picks up the thread from 1.1 Dreamwalk Corridor and centers on the struggle against the Scarlet Letter. In the story so far, first, at the Abisu auction, the Scarlet Letter made off with the first branch, an anomaly said to offer a glimpse of the future. Then, from Renee, they took the eternal present, which can freeze the present moment. And finally, in the Corridor of Echoes, they claimed the Helm of Theseus, said to steer its holder back into the past. As for what they have planned next, that all unfolds in
So
version
all the
1.3.
anomalies are related to time. Are they
Also
trying to
around version
control
1.3,
time itself,
we'll
turn
be
back
kicking off
time,
breezy
change the future?
summer-themed events. Alongside the character swimsuits we mentioned earlier, you'll see even more vehicles arriving.
Sounds pretty good so far. Got anything else for us, Baggy?
Version 1.3 also introduces a brand new property, though the style is a little different this time. A build-your-own standalone house with a homier feel and a quiet, secluded atmosphere to enjoy.
If that's your style, appraisers.
So
don't
build
miss
your
it.
own house, so
It's
we are
never
going to
too
be able
early
to
start planning
customize it
ahead.
way more.
As for Hetero hobbies, you can rest assured we'll keep adding depth to the mini-games you already love, while bringing fresh new activities, all to make your time in the city even more enjoyable. And above all, we hope to see all appraisers enjoying city life in NTE, and making memories of your own in Hetero.
And that's a wrap on today's show. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Still
so first of all, leaving aside the complaints about how they did, bro, they are new at the live stream thing. They should have put the characters first, the story first, the characters, and leave the optimizations for later, you know. But it's fine. So we are getting fishing tanks, which are gonna be fine. It's I love this kind of thing because it adds life to a location, you know. But it's just the list of the things that we are getting. The character selection avatar, that's whatever. The new character designs, I do love how they are adding more details. Like, this is way more detailed. It's like I am seeing the difference between 3K and 4K, you know. And then we have Shinku. Damn, she's goddamn hot. She's a DPS though. She is Cosmos DPS. So what I'm looking at, you're gonna need Zero or Hotori, one of the two. And then you are gonna need the new Yori, which is gonna be the healer and the buffer all in one. And then Hathor, I think, is still the only Lakshana character that we are having so far. Let me check to make sure I'm not saying some dumb stuff. Neverness to Everness. Come on. Is Hathor still the only character that we are gonna, the only Lakshana character that we got so far? Oh, we have Chaos, but bro, Chaos is like a full-on damage dealer. I will prefer Hathor, who is more on the DPS side, you know? So, yeah, that will probably be her best team. And it's gonna be perfect for me because I plan to pull for both characters. And it looks like the combat feels way better with her than with any other character. She has answer to to dash, to yellow attacks, to red attacks.
Outside of combat, a rampaging Shinku can vent part of her powers as pure mobility. Dramatically
They tried to make her climb, but they failed. Okay, bro. Okay. For some reason, the Bond costume is more is covering more than her regular one. Kind of crazy. And then we have her. She's just broken, isn't she? She can she has off-field attacks with the ships. She can use she can revive her teammates. She can heal them. She can buff them. It's like all in one. I can't see how you don't pull for her. Okay, and then of course I was kind of shocked. I was like, "What the freak are you people doing? Moving the main story and giving us like a giga spoiler, you know?" The story that was supposed to be in 1.3, they moved it forward and they moved backwards the main story that people were waiting for. But overall, they did it well because we are getting these multiple biomes and it looks insane. Like, look, this looks like freaking Palworld. Actually, it looks like Genshin. It looks like a mix between Genshin, Palworld, and Elden Ring. Now, I don't think it's gonna be the most humongous map ever, you know. Don't get too excited. Let's keep our expectations level-headed, okay? This is probably just gonna be like the Somme Noir in Wuthering Waves, where you can just walk around a certain path and that's it. There is no way they could have made a ginormous map with 5 different enormous biomes in the time they had. The devs are human. If they managed to do it, I'm gonna give them props and I'm gonna be worried about their mental sanity, you know? This does not really give credence to my theory, though. This looks insane. Did they model the entire palace? Like, bro. So this kind of answers my previous question. How they plan to add more exploration in Neverness to Everness? Because it's fine to add one more island here, one more island there, but you have Hetero as the main city. Do they plan to expand outwards to add other mega cities too, or we're just gonna stay in Hetero and whatnot? And it looks like this is one of the ways they are expanding. They are just doing it via an permanent event, you know? This is like a new expansion. It's how in 1.2, or well, when was it in Genshin? When we got the mountain or a mount I forgot the name. It's been so long. I have the memory of a boomer now. And we also got the whatchamacallit, the new region, with the dragon in Wuthering Waves. It's pretty much the same thing, but under the form of an event. What I'm most excited for, obviously, is that they managed to mix the looks of characters to bring fantasy to a sci-fi game without making it being awkward. And they are also adding like 17, 18 costumes. Now, you can't mix and match them, which is kind of a shame because that will be way more insane. However, pretty much this is the equivalent of releasing 5 extra skins for free for 5 characters, right? This looks insane. You know what? This might actually be a humongous map. I might be totally wrong. We'll have to see. I'm just in shock, in awe of them being able to do something like this. Bro, Wuthering Waves is releasing like what? A skin every 2 months? I'm just gonna say, you know, and it's paid. And they are releasing these skins for free. And it's not just Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves is actually on the one of the best skin open world gachas, you know. It's behind ZZZ, but I do think it's better than Honkai Star Rail and than whatchamacallit, than Genshin. But even then, like, what the heck? They completely ratioed every single gacha game on the market as far as skins go. Like, this is skin quality, you know, and they're free. They're just from doing the event, and it's so detailed. It's a full-on RPG. You get this team selection improved screen. You also get this RPG look. The new classes, you get gear. And even if you can't bring the gear outside of this location, you know, you can still mix and match it inside of the RPG. Look at this. And you can undress them. The first thing I'm gonna do, is undress Mint and the others for just to know how accurate this is, you know. Nothing more than that. There are more. Okay, I take back my words. This looks like it's a humongous region. Quests, RPG, bonfires. And if you finish it once, you can just repeat it and you get access to more and more locations. Absolutely fire. They completely surprised me. You know, NTE was like whatever so far. But I think this patch sold me. Like, if it's as good as it looks, this patch completely sold me, and NTE might become one of my main gacha games. I mean, look at this. If they are this passionate about it, they need to be rewarded, right? This is probably the best event any gacha has ever done. I'm so getting this outfit first things. You can also just color them. Like, this looks... the meshing is not exactly my type, but outside of that... Student of Terasi, this is the paid skin, the gacha skin. Like, bro, this looks like her worst skin. And this is probably gonna be paid skin, but bro, I mean, look at this. Okay, I'm paying. I'm freaking paying. What the? Oh my. And this is also very, very cute. Absolutely amazing. Even the events, even the other events are great. The new ride, I mean, yeah. In my opinion, it just adds quality of life changes that I always wanted. You can jump with the bike, so you can actually traverse the terrain better. You have more control, and you also get this animation only if you have Jinku with the Dragon Knight outfit. But the Dragon Knight outfit is free, so it's fine. This auction thing, I hope it's multiplayer, because it will be very funny to try and outbid other players, you know. It will be like an episode out of the Storage Hunters or things like that. But it might just be single player. This is going to be multiplayer, prop hunt. It's going to be so fun. It's like that hide and seek event from Genshin too. Prop hunt. I don't understand why people were complaining about multiplayer events, about the fighting event, fighting arena event, and then about the racing event. Bro, I understand that there are people that are trolling and ruining the experience and so on and so forth, but I would rather have game mode where I have a chance to play with real people and have a blast than always play against the goddamn AI. You know what I'm saying? I already do that when I play the game itself. Don't know Mahjong, fishing, whatever. But this is just going to give me a ton of fonts, more fonts, more phones. Yeah. W update. Amazing. And of course, the free S selector. Now, to be fair, you know, while the S rank selector is great, don't get me wrong on that front, right? All the standard characters are going to be power crept and are being power crept quite fast. But more importantly, we need to compare to other games, right? In Wuthering Waves gave Shangli Yao for free in 1.2, and I think Honkai Star Rail also gave Dr. Ratio for free. And what did ZZZ give any 5-star for free? I don't remember. But they gave Zao and a bunch of other 5 stars. So it's not like, you know, they are more. This is more Genshin, who never gave. Even now, they never gave. Actually, they did give a selector for standard characters. Did they at any point? Genshin standard selector. They did for the anniversary in 5.0. So, like, after 4 years. After 4 years, they gave their first selector. Here, they're just giving it for free, first things first. So, you are going to have all the standard characters, and you are also going to have some dupes for them. Actually, probably most of you already have all the standard characters, with some exceptions. We already got a selector before, and we also had a discounted thing, and then we also had enough currency to get another character. So you already have like 3 or 4 different standard characters, and this selector is just gonna complete it and give you the last one that you do not have. You can wait. Why is Chia among the options? What? Why is Chisa among the options? What the? This is trolling. This is trolling. Wait, what? Wait, no, this is not the selector. This was the event. Where is the selector? Okay, this is the selector. I already have Fadia, Daffodil, Juan, Hathor, Sakiri. I already have. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm missing Fadia. I do have Baikang. I think Fadia is the only one that I'm missing. Maybe. So that's what I'm gonna use my selector for. Or maybe for Sakiri. I already have one dupe for Jian. Right now I'm just getting dupes for the most part, you know. And NTE is coming to Steam, and bro, they are moving so fast. Look at Mint. Completely adorable. But anyway, W stream, W peak. They don't really know how to properly create hype for their own game. That's kind of worrying me. Like, bro, be more expressive, be more energetic, you know? Don't just act like as if you are just writing from a prompt. And yeah, and also better presentation with the live stream. Start with the trailer. There was no trailer, if I think about it, you know? Start with the story quest. I guess they moved it before, but it would have been it will have created so much more hype. Anyway, that will be all for today with the live stream and whatnot. Tomorrow, I was planning to not stream, but I changed my mind because we have a new event in Zenless Zone Zero. Actually, maybe not tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow is still gonna be a day off. The day after tomorrow, I'm gonna play some ZZZ with a new event because I checked and it's time locked, which is not that fun. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Good luck with your pulls. I know some of you are still pulling for Lucy in Wuthering Waves. Some of you are saving and praying that they are gonna get the characters for that they are gonna get whatchamacallit Sandrone in Genshin and are saving for the Fate collabs event. And now we also have this absolute peak of an update in NTE. So bye for now. Bye.